Okay, so by now you've read through chapter 191, and this is an entirely different novel at this point. It was a mystery novel, now it's a quest narrative. Our hero has left his ordinary world and is on a quest to find a princess, or his mom, but you get the point. He's on a classic quest, and the way that we are reading and experiencing the story has changed. How cool is that? It's an impressive bit of storytelling. So Christopher is on a quest, and as I've said before, and as I will continue to say, all quests are about self-discovery. So let's look at the details of this one. But first, the mystery novel part of the novel is solved. In chapter 167, Christopher's father admits to killing Wellington. The solution to this mystery knocks Christopher off balance. He likes a predictable world, and he values his own ability to deductively reason solutions to these kinds of puzzles. His father's confession makes his father less predictable, and it's also a blow to Christopher's own confidence. So he runs away, and the quest begins. Our hero leaves home and crosses the threshold into a space with no support structures. In his ordinary world, he has Siobhan, he has his father. It's clear to at least the reader that he has people like Miss Alexandra who will help him as well. But in his new world, there are no mentors. Part of his quest is self-sufficiency. Just as my video at the start of this book, I want to focus on one literary device in particular here. If you scan the last chapter you read for this week, chapter 191, flip through that chapter, and you'll start to notice the complete breakdown of Christopher's sentence structure. At some point, nearly every sentence and every paragraph begins with the word "and." There are these mega sentences like, "and eventually I got to the end of the tunnel, and there were some stairs, and I went up the stairs, and there were still lots of people, and I groaned, and there was a shop at the top of the stairs, and a room with chairs in it, but there were too many people in the room with the chairs in it, so I walked past it." That sentence has 9 conjunctive words in it. 9. If you use more than 2 conjunctive words in a sentence, you can usually count on me to make a comment about it. This technique is known as polysyndeton. Polysyndeton is defined by literarydevices.com as a figure of speech in which several conjunctions are used to join connective clauses in places where they are not contextually necessary. Basically, it's the repetition of conjunctive words over and over, and similar to devices like alliteration, this technique can be used in different ways to either slow the reader down or speed the reader up. Given the frantic way Christopher uses his techniques, I found myself reading this chapter extremely quickly. The pace that I was reading seemed to match the pace that his brain was working, and that pace could be defined as stressed out, frantic, and moving quicker than I was able to really comprehend the words that I was reading. Honestly, I found myself skipping words when I was reading. And I have to believe that that's done on purpose. I mean, you know me, I like stuff, and I assume that artists know what they're doing. Or at least I trust my own experience of reading it, and I want to believe in a talent of the artist. So the technique made me move quickly, and I also felt overwhelmed, like I was missing something, because I often was missing something. I was skipping words. And that's exactly how Christopher feels. So the technique was used by the author in order to give me more empathy with Christopher, because his anxiety became my anxiety. So the next few chapters are going to rely heavily on this technique, so pay attention to your own experience. Because when we do a paper 1 on this after the break, it's always important to discuss the effect that the technique has on the reader, and I want you to trust your own experiences on this. Again, we're leaving you with a bit of a cliffhanger this week. You'll have to finish the novel over the break, and if you finish and you need more books to read, shoot me a Google Hangout message. The best Christmas present that you can give me is asking me for a book recommendation. I live for that. I'll see you in the class today.